Jam. He did good too, Tank. Okay, so check this out. Listen, I need to understand something. I had a friend who had a experience with a male friend, and he's had a girlfriend before knowing her in his past, and now she's still in his future too by reaching out to my friend. You know what I'm saying? Yo, she's constantly, she hit her up and sent her a text message and said all kinds of crazy, stuff. First off, she was trying to be nice and smooth about it or whatever. And then and then she did a flip mode on her. Now get this now. This has been like, this person has already had history of doing stuff like this on a regular. You know what I'm saying? Now this is before my friend even knew about that part. It's just in general, we could have already told that. I was able to tell that by the way she was explaining the situation to me. I'm like, I don't understand these women. I don't understand some of these women, because some of these women, you know what? I do understand some of them, because when I hear the actions that they have, that allows me to see that they're not women yet. Okay? They're not women yet. And I say this because a woman is not going to have time for nothing in her life that's going to disrupt her peace. You understand me? A woman is not going to have time. And there's women out there who 50 years old and they still ain't women. So listen to what I'm saying to you when I say this. A woman is not going to have time to allow anything to disrupt her peace. You understand? And it's not saying it like she's going to be so stern to where you'll see it in her action, because that's the part of it. You'll see it, but you'll see it gracefully. You'll see it real smooth and respectfully, so you'll know the difference. You'll know the difference. And I say this too because this woman, I'm going to call her a young lady. I'm not even going to call her a woman. This young lady is supposedly, and this is another thing too, because you never know these men's stories. The only person who knows the story of what's going on is the woman and the man who had the drama in that story. You understand? And when it comes to two sides, there are literally two sides to a story. And when I say that means you really don't know what side she got and what side she really want to tell. I'm not going to say supposed to tell. I'm going to say want to tell. You don't know what side he got and what side he really want to tell. You know what I mean? And because of that makes things complicated. And when you have another woman involved now, you know what I'm saying? And she's getting hit with this crazy woman and not even knowing what's going on. And she doesn't even know to the extreme of what's going on. You as a man might have told her something, but she doesn't really know to the extreme of what's going on until she starts experiencing it herself. That's craziness. That's craziness. That also allows you to see the maturity in the man too. And I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way, because I know some guy friends that have told me little stories and they done been through some stuff like that, and they good guys. They good people. But it still has to do with that. It has to do with you as a man, what you really going to deal with as a man. Because a real man, listen, a real man, a man is not going to allow nothing to interrupt his peace. Let me say that again. A man is not going to allow nothing to interrupt his peace. But he's going to do it in a respectful way. He's going to do it in a humble way. You know what I'm saying? And yet he's still going to be a man about it. Once again, He's going to do it in a respectful way. He's going to do it in a humble way, but yet he's still going to be a man about it, and he's still going to be stern at the right time, the right moment. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference in boys and girls, or the difference in young men and young women. You know, because when you're a young one, this is a girl. I'm gonna tell you an example of a girl in a woman's body. A girl is, to me now, a girl is someone who is entertained herself by doing little petty stuff to attract people's attention. You understand? She wants attention. She's entertained because she has nothing else to do. She's not doing nothing else. And whatever she is getting, she's not getting herself. She's getting from other people. You know, so, and that's what I mean by she has nothing else to do. She's not productive in anything, you know? And so her excitement is to cause misery to those around her. Because if she can't be happy, you not gonna be happy either. You understand? And that's what a kid does. They get mad with you because they want you to not be happy too. When they mad, they want you to be mad. They want you to be not happy. That's what I mean. They want to cry and rant and rave because they feel like you gonna give them what they want. Or if not, that's just gonna make you mad too. You know, that's a kid. That's a little kid. That's a little girl. Guys do petty stuff too that they shouldn't do. That's what makes them a boy and not a man. You know, it goes both ways. It goes both ways, but it's what makes me feel what makes me feel disappointed about it is that we as women have experienced and gone through so much pain or hurt or just you know, and I don't mean this just in a mental way or anything or emotional way. I mean in a physical way. In every way, we've experienced things that, and we've been able to obtain, you know, our strength. You know what I'm saying? So even when it comes to a young girl, because it's definitely, I definitely agree with the fact that girls mature quicker than guys. Or women mature quicker than men. Yes, I agree with that. But that's because we have to. That's because our care causes that type of strength. You know what I'm saying? The way that we are mothering and our care and all of that causes that type of strength. You know what I'm saying? And I mean in every way. You know, mentally, physically, emotionally, that causes that strength. So it's disappointing to me because we should be able to uphold our position in the most highest level of a woman because of the fact that men, just like my brother said, men look at us on a higher standard. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we should be able to hold that and carry that. We should be able to show to those who are not. There should be a majority of us women and young women there and able to show those who are not getting that, or who have not experienced that, or who are showing another side. We should be the ones showing them that that's not the way to go. You know, that should be us. You know, so it's disappointing to see a young woman, because this was a woman now, but it's disappointing to see a young woman act like a little girl. I mean, it's ridiculous. Because you're supposed to know as a woman that you're better than that. No one should be worth it causing you to be able for you to mess up your joy or your, you know, that shouldn't happen. Your peace. There should be no interruption in your peace. You shouldn't want nothing or no one to interrupt your peace. And what makes it even more bad to me, what makes it worse, is that it takes too much work to be mad. It takes too much work to try to get somebody else pissed off. It takes too much work to try to aggravate somebody else. And then where does that leave you? That leave you with the same miserable damn feeling. You know, when you feel like you ain't, as a young woman, let me tell you something. Don't do all that petty little crazy little shit. When you feel like there ain't nothing else to do, instead of you doing something like that, find something productive to do for yourself. Find something, if you want to show somebody that you tough and you bad, then show them what you could do without them. Show him some productivity without him. Don't show him that you even thinking about him. Don't go around and harass him and calling him and acting crazy and then turn around now he got a girlfriend, you want to call her acting crazy and leave messages and this and that and try to talk to, don't. It's a waste of time. Because see, now you've made yourself look like a clown. Now you've made yourself look like a fool. For nothing. It was all just a waste of time. Because now you got all this shit going on and it's nothing good. It's just miserableness in your life. Now here they go. They want to do protection orders and stay away from me and don't do, and now I got to go to court for this. And let me tell you something about this, my friend's situation here. This little girl, young woman, and this man, they don't even have nothing to do. There's no kids involved. There's no husband. There's no kids involved. There's no marriage involved. There's none of that involved. That makes no sense to me. Like, how does that? And then as a man, let me say something to y'all men. First of all, one thing that y'all do know about women, and that we as women know about ourselves, are women are still they're very, very strong, but yet they're still vulnerable creatures. Especially those who still have a little girl mentality. That's what makes them 10 times vulnerable. You understand? And when you notice that little girl mentality, those actions, and yet you still trying to tend to them, or you still trying to keep this female in your life, and you've noticed these little girl mentality, then you should know when to nip shit in the bud and when stuff is getting too serious, when stuff is getting a little too odd to you or too strange or too much, or when it's something that's just consistent and it's not good. You got to know and to say to yourself, look, time is up. And you can come off correct. You can come off respectful with it, and then if they hit you with a sob story or a sad face, you still got to stand your ground. But you can still be respectful about it. And you just got to do better. Because you have to be observant of a woman and a little girl. And then you can't take advantage of the fact, because she has little girl mentalities and she ain't thinking straight, that you just going to take advantage of whatever you can at the moment, because that's when it hits you in the ass later. And now you got to deal with all this bullshit. Now you got to deal with all this. I'm going to call you, and I'm going to call your girlfriend, and I'm going to harass you, and I'm going to put a restraining order on you, and after I do it, I'm still going to call you, and I'm still going to harass you, and I'm still going to get away with it because you ain't doing nothing. Come on, man. That's your fault, because you already knew what you was dealing with when you got involved. And I've heard a lot of stories about men doing that too. You already knew what you were doing when you got involved, and now you're dealing with the effect. You know what I'm saying? You caused it by allowing it to continue, and you already knew what you had on your hand, but you was loving it because you knew that because she was that vulnerable. Oh, I'm good. She ain't going. I'm good. Yeah, she ain't going nowhere, but now she really ain't. You understand what I'm saying? So don't take advantage of a woman's mind frame, whether it's a good one or a bad one. Don't take advantage of it, because you don't know what's going to happen to you in the long run. You don't know how it's going to turn out. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're doing when you choose women in your life. Women, know what you're doing when you choose men in your life. And I'm saying that from experience, because I done chose some sorry ass men. I chose some crazy men in my life, and I've chosen some good ones in their own way, and I've chosen some to just deal with because I want to deal with because I know what I want from them, and it ain't nobody's business. I've been there too, and then when I feel like they acted a fool, or when I feel like something ain't right, then it's time to cut it loose. And I handle it in a respectful way when I'm dealing with a person, and I feel like, you know, I don't really, even the way that they are, the way that their thought process is, you know, even if I feel like it could still be a decent friendship at the beginning, but I start to get to know them a little more and more. But I mean, that takes time for me too, you know, even as a friend. But when I see how their thought process is about things, or how they, you know, the way they speak on certain things or whatever, then I know if it's something that, you know, everybody's going to have a disagreement. Nobody's going to agree with everything you agree with. But there are certain things that need to be on, you know, on one accord when it comes to life in general, when dealing with someone or dealing with situations, you know. And with that being said, when I feel like those are not matching up, then I will let that person know, you know, hey, I appreciate, you know, the time that we spent or whatever, or, you know, it was good to hang out with you, but you know, I feel like it's, you know, I don't say I feel like it's time for us to move on, but in so many words, that's what I say. I'm not going to give a whole spiel. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta be able to know how to weed those things out, and sometimes it takes a while to learn. I mean, I'm 39 and I'm just now sitting here saying to myself, Makia, you let a lot fly by on yourself as a woman. You let a lot go on yourself as a woman, and you let a lot fly by with men as a young lady and as a woman. You let a lot fly by. And when I say fly by or go or let go, I mean as in accepted things that shouldn't have been accepted of myself and of the men that I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have accepted the things that they've done, and I shouldn't have allowed myself to do some of the things that I did. And I'm just speaking real, woman to woman and woman to man. You know, that's what I'm here for. This is what JAPT'A is for. You know, so when you reach a certain level, you know, I can't even say a certain age, because you have some young ladies out there that are really set and ready, and their mindset, they know, you know what I'm saying? When you reach a certain mental level, let's say that. Me, it's both, when reaching a certain age and a certain mental level, because to keep it real with y'all, even when I was 14, I had a decent little mental level, okay? So I just gotta say both, you know, because I still was 14. I'm just saying, you know, certain things I thought on a better level than a 14-year-old. And some things I thought like a 14-year-old. So, you know, it goes both ways. Then you know, and you set yourself in your mind, and you know what you want to do, or how you want to do things, or how you want to become, or, you know, how you want to be portrayed, or how you want to be approached, you know, things like that. And that all falls into the category of how you carry yourself, or what your worth is, or what you know of yourself. And this goes to men too, but I'm talking to my ladies here, because we need to straighten up. You know, we're the strongest beings. We shouldn't be the ones acting a fool. No, none of us should. Men shouldn't act a fool either. But I'm just talking to my ladies right now, because I mean, it's just ridiculous. And don't air all your business and out on your page and your IG and your Facebook like that. You know, it's just crazy. I'm not speaking I am speaking in general, you know, but you know, let me tell you something about me. You will never, you'll see that I want to definitely acknowledge the ones that I love and know that have passed away in my life. Yes, I'm going to acknowledge them, because I want everybody else to acknowledge them, because they were that special and important to me that everybody deserves to know about them. You know what I'm saying? But I, as a woman and a mother, and this is my own opinion, you will never know nothing negative that's going on in my life. You will not, and I'm not meaning it like that. I'm just saying you're not gonna know what I got going on as far as certain crazy, situations. Not that I have any, but if I did, you wouldn't know, because that's my business, and I'm not going to give anybody who's out there the pleasure of knowing anything negative going on in my life, because it's only temporary, first of all. So it's not a need to know because it ain't even gonna last. So why would I tell it? You feel me? Can I get an amen to that? And secondly, you don't do that. You shouldn't do that, because what you're doing is you're allowing those people out there who are actually having that don't like you. Let me just say it that way. You got hello, thanks for tuning in, my lovelies. You got people out there who are not fond of you, who don't like you, who looks forward to hearing some bad shit going on in your life. They looking forward to it. Excuse my language, but that's just real. They ready to hear it. Don't give them the pleasure. Don't give them the joy. You know what I'm saying? And that goes with this too. Don't allow someone to keep feeding you information over a person that's negative in your life, or that's causing drama in your life, and they bringing your name up in it. Don't let nobody share that information. That's irrelevant to your life. It doesn't even matter, because what is that going to do? What is that going to do? It's not going to do nothing. Now, as long as this person is not physically harassing you, you know what I'm saying? And it's between you and that person, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Now, if they saying something that's called, what do they call it, defamation of character, and what people fail to realize, though, the ones who doing the little petty stuff like that, they fail to realize what they doing is causing a criminal act in their life, because some of the things that they do and say, it is defamation of character. It is slander. You know what I'm saying? And you putting people's names on it, and you got it out there. Now those who did not know that, now you know. So let them go ahead and do it, and then you copy it and print it out and send it and put it in your email, and then you sue their ass. So that's another thing. You doing stuff that's petty, and you ain't even thinking about it before you do it. So we got to think ahead. We got to think smarter than that, ladies. We got to be more mature than that. Show a better side of yourself. You want to do something to piss somebody off, show them how you coming up in the game without even showing them. You know what I mean? Let them go. Let go and let God. That's the best line in the world. Let go and let God. Because I'm going to tell you like this. I'm not about to do it. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm going to put my foot down. I'm going to tell you how I feel, but I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to waste my time hollering and acting stupid, or putting crazy shit on Facebook, or, ready to just be ignorant. I'm not going to do all of that. That's, especially when you have never been a part of my life at all. I'm not about to waste my time with somebody who has never even been a part of my life. You just want to come and cause drama in my life and wreak havoc. You know what I'm saying? You just want to do that because you miserable. Ladies, we got to do better. And to those ladies who are the miserable one and causing the drama and coming in and out with the messiness, even towards that man, like you just, if you're thinking, let me say this. We as women, do you know how many men out there who really just would love to just have a woman? You know what I'm saying? Why, as a woman, when a man doesn't want you anymore, why wreak havoc? Why cause drama? First off, you have to, I'm talking about the men who don't, they don't do stupid shit to make for the woman to leave or nothing like that. I'm talking about men who actually have been good to women, like being there for them and everybody has problems, but I'm just saying, you got this man who really is just a decent guy. And now that he doesn't want to be with you no more, now you want to go out here and you want to just, I find out he talking to Keisha. Oh, Keisha, let me call Keisha and tell her, girl, you better be careful because he is not girl, and he is still calling me, and and some of them just might be doing that, but I'm talking about the ones these girls who just do stupid shit and they know it ain't true. So, it's like, why would you waste your time like that? Why do that? Why not you need to focus on yourself. If you feel like you got to do something to somebody, if you feel like you really got to physically make calls or send or put stuff on your page or, call and harass the person they dealing with, if you feel like you got to do all of that, then you ain't got nothing going on in your life that's positive or important. You ain't got shit going. You need to go find something to do because that don't make no sense. You understand? And you know what it makes you look like? It makes you look like an idiot. And you're wasting your own time. Because I'm going to tell you like this. Whether the man has been good to me or bad to me, if he don't want me no more, I'm not about to waste my time and energy trying to get him. If he showed me he don't want me no more, I know what to do to cut myself off. Because I'm not about to waste my time and energy. Because all of that can go to someone else. All of that can go to someone else. You understand? So if a person say they don't want you no more, or they don't trying to deal with you no more, then let them go. And I mean let them go. I'm not saying let them go like if he say he don't want you more, then leave him alone. I mean leave him alone. Like leave him alone. Don't call him. Don't harass him. Don't reach out to his little friends. Don't send messages. Don't do none of that. You just making your own self miserable. It's stupid. It's stupid. I'm just saying it like it is. And that's not a woman. Because a woman is not going to let nothing interrupt her peace. She going to let it go and let God. That's what she going to do. I see you on there, Breezy. I'm just so into my conversation right now. I'm about to see what you're saying. Let me see what you're saying. Let me check you out. What you saying, boo-boo? Good guys finish last. Loving that on you. Oh, thank you, my darling. Yes, I'm a survivor, baby. Survivor all day. Yeah, you're right. Good guys do finish last. Yeah, that's true. It's just like good girls too, though. That's like good girls. I'm a good girl. I'm a good woman. I'm not a girl. I'm a good woman. I got girls in my family, though. I got a lot of nieces. But yeah, good women and good guys. Some of them do finish last, and some of them actually have matched each other well. I got two friends that I got acquainted with when I was working at a barbershop / salon in Spring Lake. Beautiful couple. I was there for the bride for her wedding, did her hair and everything, and was invited to just be at the wedding. And beautiful couple, and they're both good. She's a good woman and he's a good man, and they're a great couple. Gosh, Lee, what in the world? They're just a great couple. It's Whitney and Miguel. They know who I'm talking about. Great, they're a beautiful couple. I'm so proud of them. I love them. Love you guys. But you're right. And there's another great couple. My mom and my dad, Otis. Great couple. And they're both good people. So our time comes, and my mom, she didn't get her good man. She didn't get her good man until she was in her early 40s, I believe. So yeah, you're right. They might finish last, but last ain't last. Because my mama is still lasting with hers. And everything's good. Every day you just got a new car. You see how good it lasts? So, it's okay if we do. Because I'm going to tell you why. We also, you remember, that saying, save the best for last? Hey. And I am the best of the best of the best, baby. And so I yell. So it's okay. Good guys finish last. Good women finish last. But that's okay, because the best is the last. Remember that. Salud. You know what I mean? What time is it? Oh, I'm still. What time is it? Oh, I'm almost done, y'all. Man, yeah, it's just, it's cool though. I just want us to do better as men and women, and be able to know when to say no to a woman, and be able to know as a man when to say no. I mean, as a woman, when to say no to a man. You know, and like I said, in a respectful way. Sometimes we gotta put our foot down now. Don't trip. Sometimes we gotta put our foot down. But you first try the first approach. Make sure the first approach is a good one. Okay. You know, 1, 2, 3, you're out. You know what I'm saying? Don't even, to be honest with you though, we all grown here. Ain't no third time. And 2, that's all you get. 2 times. That's it. Other than that, you wasting your time, because if you got to give them a third time, they gonna strike out. Just know it. Just know it's already gonna be a strikeout. I mean, it's just, don't even do it. You know what I'm saying? If they done did it once and twice, third time is out. I'm not giving you no third time. I might have did that when I was a little lady, little girl, but no, Kiki don't go with the 3-3. It's a done deal. No more. I gave one person more than 3 times. Actually, a third time. Just being in my life, a male friend of mine. Oh no. Strike out. It's a done deal. It's a dunny. Love you from a distance, boo. Have a blessed life. I don't mean no harm. I'm just being honest, you know. And they know it, because they know I ain't about no mess. And no, I'm not playing them games. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, ain't no 3 times. You out after the second. You shouldn't have messed up the second time. You knew better after the first. I mean, that's real, right? Real. Well, you guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. And those who are going to tune in later, thank you for that as well. I hope you guys share some information with me. Please comment. Please, please, please. I love when you guys comment, whether you agree or disagree with me. That's fine. That's what I want. I want to hear it, you know? I want to hear it. I think it's so important for us to voice our opinions, but we have to do it respectfully. So, and the reason why I think it's important to voice our opinions, because we have to get stuff out. Listen, I'm going to say it like this. Excuse my language again, because I know I've been cursing all night, but we have to get shit out. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you don't, all of that is going to rumble in your brain and in your head and drive you crazy. I'm telling you. So it's okay to share. It's okay to voice your opinion. Just be respectful about it. And then you get respect on your opinion. You know? So please comment, you know, chime in, tune in, all that good stuff, whatever you want to call it. DM me, give me something to talk about if you want me to talk about it. Send me some questions on something that you want me to talk about. You know, and I'm going to pray us on up out of here. God, we come to you right now, Lord, first and foremost. Thank you for everything that you've done for us and everything that you're about to do, God. We ask that you protect and shield and heal those who are ill, Lord, and protect and shield those who are not, Lord. We ask that you please bless our finances, bless our security, our financial security, Lord. We ask that you bless our loved ones. Please, Lord, give us joy in our hearts and our minds and our spirits, Lord, no matter what's going on in our life, God. Right now, we thank you for everything that you are and everything that you made us, Lord. In your name we pray. Blessings. Amen. I gotta pray for my peeps. Night, y'all. Bye. Oh, man, look at my hair. It's cute, right? No. Good night, babies.